Hey everybody, I received a couple of questions about the reading check rubric, and you'll see here I've highlighted what I think is causing the question. In this first section where it's got content of response and it says that you're going to meaningfully address each question or prompt, and then you look at your reading prompt formats and you look from week to week, and I felt like probably y'all are looking for a set of questions that you would respond to. So I'm thinking that maybe I should have written that part of the rubric a little bit differently, because what I'm looking for is not your answer to some questions that I've written. What I'm looking for is for you to look at your week by week. For example, this is week 2, and there's a fantastic YouTube, and then there's what is IDEA and some other information. And what I want you to do is to think about everything that you've seen and decide what would be the best way that I could kind of put this together and present it back. And then come down and look at your formats that you can choose from. And so some of you may say, well, that's a lot of information. I really would feel better if I could just kind of write it out with a few graphics or something and make sure I've got things covered. And so you might want to choose something like a brochure, and you can use Canva. That's an excellent um, online tool to create a flyer or a brochure. Others may say, well, I could draw something by hand to represent it. And then might be some of you who feel uncomfortable with that, and you might decide that you would just rather write a paragraph based on what you learned. So again, when we look at the questions here, it's not a set of questions that I've written out. It's just you taking the information from each week and making sense of it and then presenting it back to me in a different format. So anyway, I want to thank the students that emailed that question. It was a great question. I see that I probably should have worded that part of the rubric a little differently. I think when I developed the rubric, I was thinking ahead that I might embed some questions to help you think in a particular way. But after I've had a chance to think about it, I want you to formulate your own ideas and come up with your interpretation of everything that's presented week by week. So I hope that helps clarify the two questions. I'm really glad that those students sent an email and asked. I hope that the rest of you will ask questions if something comes up. I mean, we're all in this together and we're going to figure it out together. So just let me know if you need anything. Also, I wanted to thank the people that had already taken the syllabus quiz, and um, I'm real curious to hear from you about what you think about the content as you're going through each week. So let me know how the course is going. Let me know if it feels good or if you feel like it's a little shaky, because I want to do everything I can to make sure that you're comfortable. I hope y'all have a great evening. And again, thank you so much for sending the question, and please keep sending them.